going to do before I apply this gel, and I have actually ordered some coloured, because if I don't get on with this clear, I'm going to try with coloured, because it's just my eyes, I can't see the difference between that and what I'm doing it on. So anyway, we'll see if it helps on the foams. But before I do that, if you've watched the last video, you've seen my trial and error with preparation. So now I'm going to do this is the nail system. So let's see. I'm pretty sure it's not as easy as Kirsty makes it look. So this is the nail prep dehydrator. So I'm guessing it kind of cleans them as well. Not even in the shot, am I? Gosh, they look better even just with that on. I've got something stuck up that nail, that's going to drive me mad. I have washed my hands and I've used nail brush before I started. So let's get that out. There. That's it. There's something stuck up my nail. So I'm going to try and remember to keep it here so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, gold. Right, let's do the thumb first. So I'm going to need my lamp back up here. Oh, must be lovely if you've got everything set up. Right, we have a lamp. This is the one that I've pinched the back from, so I'm going to have a go with this. And I've stuck it together at the bottom because I ain't got two hands to put it round. I've stuck it together first, and I want to get that just underneath without it sticking to my thumb. Get that in the middle. And that there. I don't know. Yeah. Go straight down. That is actually under my nail. As like I said, my nails are ever so flat. So it's going to fill that bit in. But right, we'll do this thumb first. Oh, good. Okay, so first thing I need base coat. Just on my own nail. And I'm going to really push that in. Don't want it on my skin, but I just want it on my own nail. And I'm going to put that in the lamp. So I've decided to do a voiceover for you in this part because A, my husband had gone to bed. I didn't want to make any noise. And B, I wanted to be able to explain as I'm going and trying to concentrate and talk all at the same time. It wasn't going so well. So, as I said in that title that just came up, that's a dollop of Acrygel. It's the clear that came in the kit. Now, this is my first time using the Acrygel, and so obviously this clear one is the first one I've used. Now, since I've got this, I've also treated myself to some pink and white to do French, and I must admit, I find that this clear is much more sticky than the pink and the white is. A little bit thinner, I think. Maybe because you sometimes use the clear as like a top coat to embed stuff in, or encapsulate, as they say, and also because you might want to put it on as a thin layer, which I think I probably would do, because when I start using the drill, the E-file, on my nails, I want to have a clear bed underneath whatever I'm doing anyway, because my nails are so thin I don't want to go down to them whenever I'm cleaning anything off, even if it's gel polish, to be honest, unless it's soak off, of course. So you can see I'm doing a lot of faffing, and I am learning as I go, and what I've thought watching this back doing the editing is how much time I'm actually spending making sure that that ends right, and it don't matter, does it? Because I can file that down. So the main thing is getting the shape of it right above my natural nail, and also the side walls, so I'm not getting any on my skin. So as long as I've got none on my skin, none on my cuticles, I can always sort the ends out later. So I spent about 10 minutes in total doing this thumb. So you can imagine, can't you? But it was relaxing, to be honest. I didn't find it stressful, I just found it relaxing. Look at that, look at the amount of time that I'm actually spending going over that end. In my little pot there, I've got some gel residue wipe-off solution for a slip solution. And it does get quite sticky, so I'm having to put more on the brush. But I have actually learned doing this so far as well, that when I want to move the gel around, like to the side walls, then I use the side of the brush, and it seemed to move it a lot better for me. And then when I'm wanting to smooth it down, I'm using the flat of the brush almost horizontal to it, otherwise you do tend to pull it out of the way. So I think it's an absolutely fantastic product. I know there's other makes available, which I've not tried as yet, and I'd love to try them. If anybody wants to send me some, feel free. Yeah, I think we no subscribers, I'm not going to be sent anything. I'm only kidding. But this is taking a bit of pushing. This is the second lump that I've put on this, so I'm just pushing it towards the cuticle, but I want to keep it really, really thin. There's only that thumb I've actually got a half moon on. I don't think I've got one on any others, and I've seen one of them do a French, and they'd put a half moon on as well, and thought that looked fab. So I need to get a much paler pink to try and put a half moon on. That'll come in handy when my nail beds are a bit longer. My hypericium should hopefully eventually end up further up my finger, end up with a longer nail bed. So I've put it in the lamp, and I've decided that, seeing as this pinching tool came with it, I would have a go, because my thumbs are so flat and wide. And I think it did a little bit because it came out of the lamp warm. So I do seem to have got a little bit more of a curve on that one than I had on the other one, but I didn't do any more after this, because I decided that what I should do is probably just do a flash cure, as they call it, and put the tool on, and then go back in for a longer cure. I think if I'd got longer nails it would matter more, but with the short ones I just wanted to get some sort of curve on it, which, looking down at them now, I can see that I have got more on that one than on the other one. I'm not going to narrate through the whole of the 5 fingers, by the way, because it's about 37 minutes long when I finished editing. I didn't realise how much editing there would be to do either. And I must apologise for the camera angles and things. I'll get to grips with that. Keep seeing my sleeve. So I'm just wiping off the tacky layer when it's been out of the, it's come out of the lamp. I'm trying not to sneeze while I'm doing this. Don't know how to pose it. And yeah, I'm just cleaning that off. Everything I do, you'll notice I'm doing to excess. I think rather than just one wipe over, I'm really going to town on it. But having to use a bit of kitchen roll because I hadn't got my wipes is not helping either, because it soaks the gel into it. Now this was a moment of trepidation, and we did it. Or I did it. I don't know why I say we all the time. When I get a bit further on and I've done this, I'm going to do them as a fast screening, just to cut the time down. And it does jump a little bit as I'm doing it because I'm trying to cut out any of the bits where you're not actually in shot. But I could see from that side wall there that it curves down more at one side than the other, and I'm just tapping it to see that it is hard. Because I did test my light to see how long it takes to cure the gel polish, and it was about what it said on the bottles. So this has had a 2-minute cure in there. Right, now we come to the filing, and I'm taking the ends off first, and I think really I should have just taken the rough off the end and then gone onto the side wall. And I've got my file at an angle, and I needed it more upright. There you go, cracked it now. My nails are really weird shapes anyway, and so I've got to try and correct it with this filing. And my cuticles area is not perfectly round. On most nails, they're a bit lopsided. You know what I mean? They kind of go up at an angle, so I'll try and compensate for that when I do polishing. And I should have put my lid on my fluid there, look. I haven't done. But, yeah, about 10 minutes in total for this. But I want to show you this in real time, just this first nail, so that you realise how much time I'm spending and all the phases that I'm going through and what I'm learning from it, to be honest. I mean, that's what this channel's all about. It's about me being able, or can I learn how to do my own nails simply by watching the experts and the pros. I mean, anything you see on this channel, until I usually become quite accomplished at things when I try hard enough. So until I get to the point where I think I'm educating, I'm more open to constructive advice, if you want to give me any in the comments, and I'll take it all on board. So, more work on the side wall. And on the photograph on the thumbnail, you'll see that I've put some embellishments on it with some foil and transfers. So I'll do that in a separate video because I was putting that on the end of this one. But it became far too long. I'd actually got about an hour of footage to cut down. That's how long it took for one hand. So there's absolutely no way you were going to get hand number 2, especially seeing as I'm more dominant with my right hand. So working on my left is easier. But I started on this one because obviously I've got a little bit of practice into getting a feel of the gel and how easy or hard it was to work with. So that was good. The only thing I hadn't realised is that I put the base coat on my natural nail but not on the foam. But I think I should have had some primer on before I put the base coat on. I know you need primer for acrylic, I'm not sure whether I just needed the base gel for this. So there wasn't any in the kit, so I presume I wouldn't really need it. And to be honest, at the time of doing this editing, I've had them on for 6 days now, and there's no movement. Touch wood, no movement in them, so that's good. I am trying, we have got a dishwasher, so I'm very lucky. I think another reason I could never keep my hands for 2 minutes is because they're always in water. With the job I used to do, I was washing my hands probably about 30 times a day, and obviously, you know, you can't wear gloves when you're washing your hands, but washing pots and stuff, if I've had to wash any pans or anything like that. My day job is eBay reseller, so when I'm doing any cleaning of silver or cleaning toys or whatever I'd sell, then I'll be wearing gloves from now on if I can remember. And I do like a nice soak in the bath, so I think I'll have to remember not to lay with my arms under water. I don't want to be doing that every day, and that can't help, can it, when that gets down? If you get any sort of lift at all and they get full of water, it can't be very good. My first Acrygel nail ever. A few more to go. Should we polish it, see what it looks like? Let's polish it. I'll have a look. So I may as well stick with the Urban Graffiti lot, and we'll go for this bright pink. I don't know if I need a base coat with it being on this, so shall I put one on anyway? Don't need that. Base coat. I'll put base coat on. I probably don't need any. Seems they're probably compatible things, but I'll put some on. Bit too much on my brush there, I think. Always had a problem doing the edges of my nails. Okay, so I'll do that for the 40. Can't wait to see this. And I've not been filing for 4 hours. I'll need 2 coats because I've found the end of the nail quite thin. I'm going to put it down a minute like that. And I want to clean that off with I want to clean that off with now. I don't want to get my fingernail in it. This. I had a bit of over polish there. We'll get that off before we start. Right. Good. See if I can do the shark getting it down all the way down the edge of my finger. Ooh, my first nail. I bet we've got 10, isn't it? Oh, I've just touched my finger on top of my lamp. Oh, it's going to be fun doing right hand, isn't it? Look at this. What do you think for my first one? Oh, I just feel nice not to be able to feel the end of my finger again. Once I've had nails on for a day or so, I'm like, oh God, can't do without them when they come off. Yeah, don't think I'll be able to pick anything up. Right, so we're halfway through the first hand and we have a thumb, we have an index finger, we have this, I'm quite pleased with this, no word of a lie, I'm quite pleased. However, it's silly o'clock and yeah, the before and afters I think will look quite good. So, bedtime, I'll have to fill you in on those tomorrow. Had a delivery, I've got my lint-free wipes, so that'll be better. I was hoping it was my gel residue wipe-off solution. I didn't put top on this and I knocked it over. I've got about that much left. So, hopefully it'll come today. I'm just going to push that back again because we've gone overnight and I don't want to it to have come forward too much, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to push that again. Look how it's splitting because it's not used to being pushed back. It does get better as I go along. But you can't push back too much because it gets sore. You know, the more sets I put on, the better it'll be. Right, so I'm just going to try and fit the foam on that one. I'll do that on camera. All that fit. It's not a bad shape. Gosh, these are so sticky, aren't they? Because I'm doing it on one, I'm going to have to shut that, I think. I can't cope otherwise. Just the very tip. And then, try and hold them back a little bit. Come on, bring back. Try and hold them back a bit to look what this is. Tricky, isn't it, when you're doing it on yourself? Get right finger, it might help. Alright to me. Now, because I caught the first one in the top of the UV light, I'm going to take this excess off. So it's well and truly stuck together. It's not going anywhere. But it helps me get it in the lamp. Yeah, I think I'm going to put one on that one as well. And do them both together. Trying to put this one on, but I need to get further down here, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this middle bit out, tiniest little bit. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, go further down. I'm going to go. That'll do. I can only do them short because my nail bed's not very long. So if I do my nails too long, it puts too much stress on them, and I don't want to build them. I've managed to get some height on these a little bit. That's actually quite thick at the side of what my nail is normally, you see. So I've got some strength on them, but I've only got them really short until I get used to them again, until my nail grows up a bit more, and that's high enough. Otherwise I just think they'd look horrible. I've not filed that perfectly well. It's a bit sticky out on that side, but better than it did. Anyway, we'll have another go at this. I'll just set it all up. Right. I've got a bit of, a little bit of height there, but not an awful lot. And not much height there. But then, like I said, I don't want them too fat. I think I've got a dip there, I need to get more there. Oh! At least I can see a bit more. So, come out a little bit. feel like I want to hold something nice to show you. Oh, tell you what I've not done. There you go. Oh God, I've got to do number 2 hand now.